Bing. We're listening for the bong. There's the bong. There's the bong. I love the bong. The bong tells me that I need to silence all the other bings. All the other bings and the bongs. Good day, sunshine. What's going on, Paranoid? How you doing, friend? How are you? It's good to have you here, friend. It's good to have everybody here when they get here. All the latecomers, all the people that are like, oh my god, I forgot, I got things to do, I got life to live. It's like, yeah, you do, I guess you do. Alright, it's alright, it's just a tarot show. Ain't no big deal. I like a raccoon in a dumpster. You lie like a raccoon. Yeah, I do. Sure. Who doesn't? Today's going to be a good day. We're going to do a triple reading. We're going to do a triple reading today. Let me shuffle the cards a little bit here, if you will. We'll do some cuts. We'll cut up. And then we'll cut down. And we'll cut around. So stupid. Alright, let's put these back together. Let's get back to it. Cut some more. Let's start the show in a little bit here. We haven't even started the show just yet. We're just cutting cards, moving them all around, trying to see which ones stick, which ones don't. That's all. It's going to be a good show. I hope it works out. What's going on, Catzilla? How you doing, friend? Glad you're here. Today's going to be a good show. I think we're gonna do 3. I'll get more into it when the show actually officially starts. And we'll officially start after I deal into 6 piles here. We'll do the 6 piles. But I have an idea of a triple reading. And yeah, I think we'll see how it goes. Glad you guys are here. It's going to be a good show. We'll see how the cards work. Working with the Beetlejuice deck. I really like this Beetlejuice deck. I have a couple other decks. So, we all know I've got the Game of Thrones deck. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I've got the Game of Thrones deck. I've got the other Rider-Waite deck. I've got an Herbal Tarot deck. And a couple other, I think 2 others that we'll spend a week on each day. Each week, we'll do a new deck. To break in the Game of Thrones deck last week, you remember the first reading it gave us, I think it beheaded the queen. And I was like, that's not cool. Nobody really wants that to happen. You know what I mean? Cersei probably could have survived. I don't know. She was alright. She was just doing what she could. She was being a mom and, a queen. Anyhow. So now we got the Beetlejuice deck. I think if I say the name one more time, he'll show up. And I don't know if we necessarily want that to happen. But we'll see what happens. But we will see what happens. I'll straighten up the deck here. The piles here, and we'll start the show. Explain my idea further for today's foray into the frontiers of tarot and storytelling and relevancy, or irrelevancy, if you will. 1 second. Let me grab something here. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm gonna grab. Hold on. I think there's someone at the, who the hell is at the door? Is there someone at the door? What's going, don't you know I have a show going on? Who's at the door? Why is anybody at the door? What door am I going to? Am I going to this door? I'm going to go to this door. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what have we got going on here? I thought I was coming back to my own home. Now I've got to figure out my traveling. I don't know how I got here. I must have shown up here through the back door. Hold on a second. Where the hell is everyone? Why did the guy just kind of run out the door? What the hell's going on? Oh, Christ and a half. Am I back here now? Are we back here now? Ah, is it Paranoid Goats? What's going on, Paranoid Goat? I don't even know who you are. You don't even know who I am. Who I am? Why did I say it like that? I don't know. I'm working on it. I promise you. Ladies and gentlemen, I suppose we should start the show. We've got cards here. You've got your hair. Why am I doing that with the H's? I don't know. Your hair. There we go. Good afternoon, Vietnam. Welcome to Live Tarot and Lobster. I'm your host. I guess I'll be Lobster today. And we've got Live Tarot. And I'm going to tell you what, I've got an idea of what to do today. Instead of doing the lame little, 10 card little Celtic cross, little journey of this and a little journey of that. No, you know what I want to do is I want to personalize some readings today. And I don't know if that makes any sense towards what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to do 3 readings today. 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, it's 1, 2, not after the 2, but after the 3. I don't know you know what I'm saying. So we're going to do 3 readings today. The first reading that we're going to do is for you. The second reading that we're going to do, I don't know what the accent is that I'm breaking into or I'm breaking out of. This is like my best accent and it's also my worst accent. Because it goes from Scottish to Irish to, and you know what I mean. But anyhow, I'm trying my best. Sometimes I get a little South African in there. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I'm trying. But we're gonna do 3 readings today. 1 for you, 1 for them, and 1 for us. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. 1 for you, 1 for them, and 1 for us. I don't know. You don't have to do an accent to us, do you? I don't think so. Okay. Simple is better when it comes to doing accents. Keep that in your brain. Also, I picked up from someone who there I am. I'm losing track of the accent. From some Caliendo, I think. Frank Caliendo. Let's drop into the full voice here before I get into the actual reading and we have a good day. Frank Caliendo believes in the triangle of the face. And then if you can get the eyes on down to maybe the chin and how they form the lower lip or whatever, and you get that facial construct down, you should be able to have a better way of figuring out why they talk the way they talk and then how they talk the way they talk. It's really cool. It's a simple way. It's a really neat technique to really if you can just do the De Niro eyes and the chin, and you do, and you're now you can talk like De Niro, because it's how else are you gonna talk when you look like De Niro? Anyhow, love you guys. Let's get into the reading here. Welcome back, huh? I swear to God, I black out sometimes. Alright, I black out sometimes, and then I swear, I'm talking like some Midwestern yahoo. You know, I'm not trying to do that today. I'm trying to do a tarot reading, okay? Alright, let's go. We'll roll a die, we'll pick a pile, and we'll keep going with the 3 readings today. One for you, one for them, and one for us. Alright, we've got a 5. I was hoping for a 3. I thought we would do a 3. You know, but, you know, it rolled a 5. It rolled a 5. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so we're going to pick a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing another language in an accent is also difficult. Especially when you have no control over the accent that you're trying to do. Anyhow, before we begin, I would like to take this opportunity to pick a Magical Times empowerment card. I feel like these are wildly underused, underappreciated, and underutilized by whatever it is that also hosts this show. I don't know. Maybe it's my show, and I'm just showing up to make sure it's done correctly. Christ and a half, you know what I mean? You've got goodness in front of you. I don't want to use it, do you? No, you're afraid of it, are you? You're afraid of what it might mean. You're afraid of the power that you might have. Oh, whatever. Gotta entertain people. You don't have to tell the future, but you can help people see past the past. If you know what I mean. I think that makes sense. I'm just trying to I'm not quite sure. Alright, I like that cut. I like that cut right there. We're going to do a card. We're doing a Magical Times empowerment card, and then we'll do the 3 readings. That's a long show today, folks. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Happiness. Happiness from the empowerment cards. Let's read what happiness has to say. Here's our card. Here's our card, a happiness card. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Hummingbirds of joy. Isn't that quite apropos? That's a good word to say in that accent. Apropos. Isn't it quite apropos though? Moments of joy seem to be quite as fleeting as maybe a hummingbird flying about, taking nectar from this flower, putting it over there. Whatever the hummingbirds are doing, I don't know. But happiness. Learn to enjoy it while you can. I like that. Especially in the smallest of moments. Alright, let's get into the first of the 3 readings that we're doing. Let's roll. 10-sided die. We'll see what card we start with. We've got a 9. Roll. We've got a 9. We'll start with a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9. Alright. The first reading we're going to do is for you. And we're going to do it then, now, and later. You know, past, present, future. We'll keep it simple, but this is for you. Think about what you want the cards to talk to you about. What happened yesterday? What are we doing today? How's it going to turn out tomorrow? For you. First card. 7 of Cups. Reversed. 7 of Cups. Reversed. We've got a little disharmony in the family. We've got a little bit of disharmony. Kind of a kerfuffle. What kind of What kind of happenstance happened between you and a loved one? Let's go. Let's see. Let's make sure I didn't just start a fight between you and someone else. 7 of Hearts. You may be daydreaming and building castles in the air. It's time to look at things clearly, to prevent yourself from becoming a victim of wishful thinking. You are getting to know yourself now, and you may have many creative and spiritual experiences. Just remember to be realistic about all possible eventualities, but it's reversed. What are we worried about? What are we worried about? We were a little euphoric, huh? We were a little bit like, we had our head up in the clouds a little bit. We had rose-colored glasses. Now we're seeing things a little clearer. And now we're like maybe a little embarrassed by it. Who hasn't been a little embarrassed? You know, you got brighter eyes about a situation. You don't have to be embarrassed by anything. You don't have to be defined by anything that you don't want to be. Can keep that in mind. I think you have. That's where we're coming from. I think we're worried about what people may think of us only because we don't know what to think of us. Sometimes we get caught up in our own lies. And we have to watch that, don't we? We have to make sure we stay true to ourselves. Leading to today, we've got the Hermit. Boy, we're really focusing in on ourselves today, eh? Did I go Canadian there? I think I went Canadian with the yay. Welcome to the Accent Canada. Jesus. How many countries do we have in this damn accent? We've got Ireland, we've got Scotland, we've got England, we've got probably a little bit of German in there, we've got some French probably, we probably had a little bit of Dutch in there. I don't know if you know, but now we just figured out we've got Canadian in there. Jesus, we've got a little bit of English in there too, like North American English. You know, because you've got the London English. You know, you've got the roundabout, the rastabout, whatever. You've got the brogue of the Scots. You've got whatever. You know. Anyhow, Hermit. We're focusing in on ourselves a little bit. We're making sure that nothing else defines us except for what we choose. No one else is going to lead us in any kind of a direction beyond what we choose. That's what the Hermit says. We're pulling in a little bit. Maybe worrying a little bit about isolation, maybe. You know, don't get a little depressed. We don't have anything to be a little too depressed about today, do we? I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. But watch it. You know, it's Tuesday afternoon. I'll let them move the blues for you. You're welcome on a Tuesday. We're pulling in a little bit. We're trying not to be a little cray-cray. Especially in the light of trying to stay true to a new outlook on things. Maybe things weren't as happy as they used to be. And see what the future holds for you. Judgment. You're going to find who you are. I promise you that. Whether it's shown to you, whether you discover it on your own, judgment says you're going to find who you are in this situation. I guarantee you. You will be weighed against the weight of a feather, according to the Egyptians. You'll be weighed against the weight of a duck, according to the Monty Pythonians. You'll be weighed against the weight of your own consciousness. Choice, I don't know. According to any, you make it all up. But you're gonna be who you're gonna be. You don't have to be defined by anything else by other than what you wish to be. Keep that in mind. Nothing else is going to get in the way of anything except for you. Keep that in mind as well. You are the ultimate harbinger of your own identity, and you're the ultimate harbinger of your own life. Keep that in mind. Unless you're unlucky enough to become unable to direct your life for whatever reason, it's up to you. Don't let the petty, don't let the disharmony of life get in the way of you being part of life again. That's for you. Our second reading is for them. Let's see what the cards have to say about them, shall we? We'll cut the cards. Let's see what the cards have to say about them. You know, we got into a fight with them a little bit, you know, and it sent us off into a little bit of a tizzy. You know, we're all, you know, like, whatever. Like, what about them, though? You know, like, maybe we can ask a question about the cards and be like, hey, cards, are they wrong or am I right? You know what I'm saying? Come on, cards, help me out here. Out? Is that how you say out? Out? Let's see what the cards have to say about them. A little bit of disharmony on their part, a little bit of disharmony on our part. We'll see. Death. Reversed. They're going through some shit. Are you fighting with someone who's going through some... Are you picking on someone? They are going through some shit. You gotta give them some space. Okay, you gotta give them just a little bit of room to just kind of freak out. You can see they're going through quite a transformation. They're going through, like, death upside down. It's just death right side up, except maybe this time it sucks a little bit more. Death always sucks just a little bit because you're like, I didn't want to change, but I have to. And here you are being Mr. Like, I'm being selfish. I'm gonna go hermit myself a little bit. Meanwhile, they're going through quite a change. Whatever on you, you selfish little princess. They went through some shit. Maybe they've got a little bit of trauma they've got through. Maybe they've got some PTSD a little bit. And here you are, you're just like, I'm going to heal you. I'm going to make sure you're okay. When you're just a part of the same problem. I've done it myself. I'm gonna make you feel better than anyone else has ever made you feel, which echoes with what everyone else has ever said. Get out of their way with your little problems. No wonder judgment's gonna kick you in the ass a little bit. I can feel it already. Jesus Christ. What about today, though? Are they okay with you? Do they love you anyways? Are they waiting to get out of there? What's going on? Eight of Swords. They feel a little stuck. They feel just a touch stuck. There's not what, they don't know what to say. They don't know how to express themselves the way that they want to express themselves, but oh my God, do they need to express themselves. And here you are, you're off on some journey of self-exploration, thinking it's about you. It's not about you. It's about them. They need you. Quit being an asshole. Go give them a hug, but, mind your distance. Boy, the cards are really kicking us in the ass today, aren't they? I'm trying to, see a little goodness in how we're dealing with people here, huh? This isn't for everyone, obviously. Some people are angels all the way. And good for you for never, harping upon someone or whatever. Whatever, good for... what? Get out of here. You're boring. You bore me. Angels. Sweet people who've never imposed upon people. I like people that impose upon people. Because that way I know that there's a gravity that I can work with, I can hold and I can breathe and I can be like, oh yeah, there you are. But angels, they float around and it's like, you never know where they are, you want to eat that second hot dog and the angel pops around in the room and it's like, I thought you were working on your diet. Leave me alone, angel. I appreciate the sanctimonious harping upon my diet. It's only a hot... Okay. 9 of Pentacles. They just want to be loved a little. They just want to share a little bit with they want to be treated like a princess too, don't they? And they're going to, aren't they? They're going to take a little bit, they're going to take their time, they're going to enjoy a little bit of their own goodness if you can just let them go a little bit. They just want to enjoy a little bit of life on their own. Go taste a little bit of cake without having to share every piece with you. God damn it, get out of the way. It's their stuff anyways. You don't need everything that they've got. Good. Get out of the way. Let them have a little bit. Maybe give them some, I don't know. Who doesn't like a little treat or two, right? Okay. Third reading. So far we've determined that we're selfish, self-centered to the extreme, if you will. We've also determined that the people that we rely upon, the one that we love, the one that we've gotten into a fight with, it's not them, it's you. It's that stupid song by Gautier. You said I wouldn't have to feel this way. And said it didn't have to. You know what I mean? I know the song. I'm not singing it, alright? Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody, you know what I mean? You don't have to be like that. Let's see what the cards have to say about us now. As a global thing. Are we going to be okay? Do we need to mend the relationships? Do we just need to mind our P's and Q's? I don't know. What's going on? Final reading. The Tower. Reversed. We're gonna be alright. We got into a fight, maybe said a few words, maybe some of our expectations weren't met, maybe we decided that we don't need expectations, Maybe we've realized that we're kind of being a jerk. Maybe we know that like they need a little bit more from us than we've offered them, but we can't harp upon them. We can't squeeze ourselves into their lives in any kind of a ways to kind of fix them. No, you can't do that. You gotta let people be who they are. Bad accents or not, okay? You're gonna cause disharmony. You're gonna cause like it's gonna, but it's upside down, which means like it may not all be too bad. Maybe there's something you can recover. It's hard to do an R word. I don't know how to say recover. Recover? Recover? I don't know. We're working on it. Not all is lost, is all I'm saying. Big destruction. You like we had a fight. Maybe it was a big one. Let's see what happens. The Page of Swords. Trying to take some of our words back, huh? Trying to take some of our words back. We're trying to be like, I didn't mean it, you know, like I love ya. I don't mean half the things that they say to you. I mean most of the things that they want to say to you. You know, like it's a little unclear as to how things are going today. Alright, we're trying to maintain a little line of communication. You know, you send a text here. You like a post there. You send a DM over there, whatever. And you begin that communication again. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard though. You're coming out of a big fight. It's gonna be hard though. Let's see what happens with us. The Chariot. The Chariot means that we are in control of the situation. We guide the situation in ways that wherever we want it to go, it'll go. And we are in complete control, more or less, of the situation. That wherever we want it directed, whether we want it to continue, we can go that direction. It's like the Chariot's like a fork in the road kind of card. You make a decision to go in a direction and you go in that direction. Everything goes in that direction. Much like when you're in a car and you turn, the entire car turns. Everything goes in that direction. And it's up to you to make that direction. Not all is lost. You got a little bit of judgment going on. You gotta let people have what they want. You gotta let them go a little bit. Give them a little bit of space. Realize it was just a fight. Whatever happened, it was just a fight. Don't let it define you. Don't let any of the words that were said be any more important than just words that were said. And you can regain control of the situation. You can head in whatever way you want to go and know that you've got a co-pilot, whether it's you or it's them, who knows, but you're going to be in the car and you're going to be going. When we studied the tarot, we figured out that the Chariot was Maverick in an F-14 Tomcat. So it'll be you and Goose. I promise you. Just don't get too wrapped up in the fight, or even in the reconciliation. Just get in the car and go. Get in the car, loser. We're going shopping. That's kind of where we're at here. All right. That was a good reading. That was a good 3 reading day. I appreciate you being here for that, and I appreciate you being you while I'm being me, or whatever it is the guy says. What a ridiculous thing. I'll probably see you maybe around Thursday. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe the guy will be here tomorrow and do his little Celtic cross reading. I'm not sure. But keep in mind that it's you and Goose. And you may piss off Goose, but it's always going to be you and Goose, alright? Don't get too depressed. Don't get all like mopey about you and your dead dad or anything like that, okay? Pete, get in the plane and just go. Watch out for ice in his wash though. Come on now. Alright, I believe it's hug time. Let's hug it out. Thanks for being here. Let's hug it out. You got an arm here. We got an arm here. And I think you count it down from 3, 2, and it's like after the 1, right? And so you go 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Oh, we're hugging it in. And we're giving a hug to get a hug. You don't always have a hug, right? Sometimes you feel a little alone. You know, we're going through it a little bit, aren't we? We're feeling it, aren't we? We've got the hermit card going. It's like we're really feeling ourselves a little bit. You know, like selfish little self-centeredness a little bit, you know. You don't have to, though. You don't have to. Just get in the car. Come on, Goose, get in the car. I think we're going to be okay. Alright, oh, hug it in. Oh, and if Goose needs a hug, you give Goose a hug. And if Goose has a hug to give to you, you better take that hug too, okay? Alright, I love you guys. Paige, what's going on? How you doing? Alright. Thank you. Thank you for that hug. I hope you got your hug too. Alright, fellas and ladies, take care of yourself and each other. Or at the very least, take pictures.